done a whole lot of live streams here lately. Just been really caught up, really busy with life. I hope you guys understand that for sure. A lot of people get caught up with life. You guys probably know that I got my daughter and all three grandkids living with us and stuff like that now, but by no means am I complaining. I absolutely love it. Had no idea that grandkids could be so awesome. If I'd have known they were so awesome, I just would have skipped the kids and went straight to the grandkids. Anyway, we are done in here in my studio. I've been doing this series on everything from a layout to carpet. I've got my studio set up as a master bedroom, hallway, and 2 other bedrooms off to the side. I've been breaking it down and going through every little step of the process, starting from tack strip to pad to cutting the carpet, getting it lined up, how to stretch it in, and so forth and so forth. Well, today I finally finished up the last one, so all the carpet is now completely installed. The last one that I did part 2. I've just not had a chance. It's actually uploading right now, so I've got to preview it. Once it gets rendered, I'll preview it and then I'll get it uploaded to YouTube. And then today we videoed how to stretch in a pattern carpet doing this right here. We stretched this carpet in today, so we got this all complete. And we how's it going, Lucas? Got everything all nice and straight and everything like that. I really enjoy working with this carpet. It was a pleasure installing this carpet the first time I did it, actually on the job, and this was a huge remnant that we had left. So I brought it back and said, hey, I'm going to use it for a video myself on how to keep a pattern straight. So we're completely done now. Again, everything is done, and I did a set of steps here recently. You guys may know that I have talked quite a bit about the stair rods. Let me get this turned around. How's it going, Ricardo? Oops, sorry about that. Talked quite a bit about how's it going, Nate? The Stair Rods UK products, the alley tram lines and all that kind of stuff for vinyl plank and such like that. Well, I did a staircase here recently, last week sometime. It wasn't a complete staircase. It only had 3 steps, and the rest of the steps were getting carpet. But I did those 3 steps, and I didn't realize that it was a little bit complicated working with those stair nosings. And I posted my pictures on Facebook and stuff like that, and then I had a couple people asking how I did my miters and stuff like that. How's it going, George? So I thought that after I got one more video I want to do in here with the carpet. Excuse me for that. Right here, I'm going to take this seam apart that I did. If y'all will remember, I got a seam right over here somewhere, about 18 inches off that wall. Bauer Carpet, buddy, you are the man. I really appreciate you, buddy. Thanks a lot, man. So right over here, about 18 inches off the wall, I've got a seam. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but anyway, there's a seam there from where this bedroom was over 12 foot wide. After I do that, I'm going to take this up, cut the seam apart, and redo it and stuff like that, just as if it was a defected seam, to make sure that everybody completely understands how to take a seam apart, repair it, and make it look good and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. Will probably be my very next video. And then I did this right here. I built this, is what I'm going to do for the stair rods. Well, let me get this thing here. I keep messing up here. There we go. So I built this little mock-up. This is a tiny set. I've got I've got 2 more sets of steps over there. Well, over there, and I've got 2 more sets of steps outside of my studio here. But I just built this one because the steps I did the other day were pretty much like this right here. They had the riser here and then around like that. All this had to be finished off with the stair rods. How's it going, Ricky? And getting these miters right here, getting the miters here and here on the stair rods was a little bit, it was more than I thought. We'll just say that. It was definitely more involved doing that than I thought. And that was actually the first time I had ever used the stair rods before. I've played around with them here in my studio and stuff like that. But actually using them on a job, that was my very first time. So I'm planning on doing 3 different types, colors and stuff. Might have a white riser, a vinyl plank riser, and so forth like that. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to get 3 different kinds of vinyl plank and use 3 different kinds of metal. I'm assisting to the certification this 22nd on Alabama. I'll be honored to meet you. Oh, cool. Yep, I will be there, buddy. I'll get to add to that right there. That'd be nice. Be nice to meet you, buddy. I like meeting guys in the industry. Everybody in this industry, man, I tell you what, there are some absolutely amazing people in this industry. If you don't know it, you really need to get connected with some Facebook groups, some CFI classes, maybe some certifications. Just get out and meet people that's in the industry, and you guys will be absolutely tickled to death at the people that's in here. Anyway, I wanted to point out a couple things right here. Let me turn this around. So everything turned out really nice and beautifully. I was really happy with the way everything turned out. All of my carpet. Now I want to come through here and just point a few things out, because I had a lot of people talking about my tack stripping and padding and everything like that, and saying it was way unnecessary and all of that kind of stuff like that. So I want to come through here just for a couple minutes and just show what kind of results that type of prep will leave you with, okay? If you're running your tack strip a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch away from everything, doing your door jambs straight off, or 2 pieces or something like that, you're by no means gonna get results like this right here, okay? I mean, that just fits all nicely and closely and everything like that. Look at the seam. Just a beautiful seam. Now, y'all don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not bragging. I'm showing what prep and stuff like that is going to do, okay? Look along this wall right here. Got my gimbal all jacked up here. So I want y'all to notice when this carpet goes over against the wall here, it don't go over and dip down, okay? It simply goes straight over to the baseboard. Now, you guys never mind the baseboards, because when I install these, you can see that I just screwed everything up here. That's because, and these are screwed down as well. See here, I didn't fasten anything permanently, because this is my studio. I want to be able to take everything off, move it, and stuff like that, okay? So this stuff is not painted in here, okay? It's an honor, because I'm just 23. I'll be learning a lot from your videos. Always good. Always good take and look, second opinions. And you got lots of videos. Okay, cool. Wow, you're awful young, buddy. That's going to be awesome. I love to meet enthusiasm, or I don't even know how to say it. I love to meet young people that's really enthused about the industry and stuff like that, because flooring can really be good for you. You can provide a great family, a great living for your family and stuff like that, okay? This is a very, very good industry. So looky here again. I'm on this really low nap carpet so you guys can see. It's really, we need more UG people. Yeah, I hear you. We need more young people. My bad, Danny. I agree, buddy. Thanks for joining, by the way, Danny. I can't get this crazy gimbals messing with me. Anyway, so how the carpet runs directly over, no dipping. Look at the corner. Let me get right there. Young, yeah. So the corners there are good. even over here, this is a pretty thick carpet right here. And I want to point out, even though this is a pretty thick, soft back carpet, I had my tack strip, I even measured it. This crazy gimbal is giving me a fit. Hang on one second. I had my, sorry about that. I had my tack strip 1/8 of an inch away from this baseboard right here, okay? 1/8. It was so close. I was like, whoa, dang, that might be a little close. And I took my tape measure and measured it, okay? And look at this. I mean, it is a dense carpet. It's nice piece of rug right here. And soft back, good thickness to it and stuff like that. And look, 1/8 of an inch. Now, I will say it was a little tight getting in there, but look at that, man. It's just beautiful. And again, I'm not bragging. I'm just showing you guys what prep and stuff, what good prep can do for your carpet jobs, okay? It just looks great, okay? Everywhere you want to look. This up next to the hardwood, I don't know, let's see here. Let's see here, Denny Sherman looks great the way it's supposed to. That's right, buddy. So my tack strip was really close right here as well to the hardwood. That was about 3/16, I think, is what I measured that to be. You can see just how close it is right there. Maybe you can see, I don't know. You can't see the tack strip, but you can definitely tell it's tight. I did everything just like I would on an install. This got latex and everything. I don't think I showed that. I just edited that video today. And again, it's in there rendering. It might be done now, but when it gets done, I will upload it, okay? Something else I wanted to show really quick. So I've been showing a lot of this kneeless right here, okay? And I've had several people ask me, it don't come with no case, what about it? Well, let me show you what mine did come with. One gentleman said that his didn't come with anything. I'm sorry, y'all, I've been way out of practice with this gimbal. I hope I'm not too shaky and stuff. People complain about that, say that they get motion sickness and stuff, so I hope I'm not too crazy with it. On the bottom of the kneeless is just straight teeth, okay? It came with the pad that actually comes on the very top of it. The teeth just stuck into, okay? And I actually had one gentleman say that his didn't come with anything. It's like a 1-inch pad right here, okay? That's what that is, that you put your knee on right there. So these pads that came on the bottom is the same pad that you put your knee on right there. Again, the other guys didn't come with nothing. I've had a couple people say that theirs didn't come with nothing. So I have took and modified me up a couple things here. As you can see, I got felt the furniture slides on the bottom of that so I don't hurt anybody's hard floor, hardwood, vinyl, whatever, if I set it down anywhere before I use it. This is the felt furniture slides that I've got on the bottom. And what I did, I took a 2x6. As you can see, the strap runs right under down to the bottom. I stained it just to kind of pretty it up, give it some polyurethane and stuff so it looks halfway decent. I don't know how long it'll stay like that since it's a tool, but anyway, for now it looks pretty good. But anyway, all this stuff I got at Walmart, the furniture slides, the buckles right here, and the belt strap I got at Walmart. And looky here. So I took a piece of 2x6. This is the perfect width of a 2x6. I didn't take anything off the front and back. And I set my kneeless down on top of it, pushed it down on there, left the dents, left the little pinholes in it from where the teeth were. And then I just took, I think it's a 5/16, a 5/16 drill bit. I drilled them a little bit at an angle because you can see the teeth are a little bit angled on that. So that's how I took care of that. I done that for the front and the back. There's one guy over in North Carolina, his name's Anthony. I really want to show him this because we was actually talking about it, and he was like, he didn't know what to do about it because his came just like that. No protection or nothing on it. So he was asking what I did about it, and I told him about these. And then I said, well, what I want to do is this. I actually thought about it when I was on the phone with him. So I brought it to a reality, and it's going to be kind of nice. Just stick it on there like that. Strap it around over there. Again, everything's at Walmart. The buckles, the belts, the furniture slides, and all of that. Voila, just click it on there with one hand. And any carpet videos that I do, you guys are going to be seeing this kneeless. It is phenomenal tool. I can't stress enough about that. If you guys don't have one, you should definitely get you one. They are a little pricey, and don't think because I'm promoting this so much, I'm not making any money on it, okay? I don't make any money on these sales or anything like that. I hope that you guys know that I am all about trying to get, can you adjust the depth on the teeth? No, it is a completely fixed tool, okay? What it is what it is. You have 1.5 inches of stretch out of it, but there is no Bauer carpet. You will love it, man. I think it's $419, but I tell you what, you are going to be so thrilled when you get it. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've seen Brian over on UK TV talk about it, and I got a bear claw from a gentleman up at the first CFI classes that I went to. He let me borrow to do a video on it, and I've yet to do a video on that. But I seen Brian from UK television do a video on this and a video on the bear claw, and I was like, man, I want to check that out. So when I went to order one, he didn't have any in stock. I emailed the guy from Needless. His name's Needless Pete's what people call him. I was like, when you get some in stock, let me know. I want to get one, blah, 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 blah. And by the way, I did pay for this one, as a matter of fact, too. So I did get, I think, $70 discount. I think I paid $350 for it because, you know, I told him, obviously, it would be in my videos and stuff like that if I liked it and stuff like that. I do get stuff, just so y'all know, I do get stuff that never make it to my videos because if it's not good and I don't think it's going to help somebody, I'm not going to promote it, okay? So, I got stuff right over here. I'll go show you something right now. I had a gentleman send me this, and I don't know if he might watch or not. It might not be a good idea to do this, but anyway, Ruben, long time, man. Yes, sir. How's it going, my wagrum? But anyway, people all the time emailing me and sending me stuff, and I always tell them up front, if I don't think it's going to help somebody, I'm not going to show it and I'm not going to promote it, okay? So, this is actually really nice, but there's a lot other things that are easier. I don't even want to show it, okay? I don't want to talk about anybody's stuff. If it won't help, I just won't show it. We'll just say that, okay? I'm changing my mind. Are you still a believer in the Tri-Force? It absolutely still works. I ain't got nothing against the Tri-Force whatsoever. As a matter of fact, let me walk right back here. I'll show you something. Tri-Force works. That's all there is to it, point blank. Looky here. Right there's my Tri-Force. I can't even think what that thing is now. It's used like a knee. You put this on your stretcher head and use it like the kneeless. And these right here are stair adapters. You can stretch in steps with those right there and your stretcher head. So I absolutely am not, they work, okay? Period. No doubt about it. And as a matter of fact, I got something that's going on this last video that I'm editing right now that will probably blow you guys' mind away whenever you see it. The feet on the Tri-Force, I don't know right offhand how far they are that spread apart, but I do know it's a decent little amount, okay? I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about, and you can look at it in the video, okay, whenever it comes out here in just a bit. I had the back wall left. If you guys seen my last video, I saved that back wall back there until I stretched my hallway here. After I stretched my hallway, made these two seams here, done this up, then I finished stretching my master bedroom back wall last, okay? And what happened is, now mind you, this was up on the wall a couple inches and about an inch or inch and a half over here, all the way from this one point when I started stretching in the last video that I put out. It was tied off right here in this corner, but from about right there all the way over, it was left loose, okay? Everything else was tied off. I used my kneeless kicker. All this stuff was pushed up to this wall, pushed up to this wall right here, stretched up, and it caused bubbles, obviously, right here and right here whenever I stretched my hallway down there, okay, to tie it off at the hardwood. But check this out, okay? This hallway right here, this doorway, is 27.5 inches is how wide that is, okay? I didn't make these up to code or nothing. This is a small little place I'm working in, so I kind of made them a little smaller. Anyway, 27.5 inch doorway, okay? The kneeless actually comes out in a Y shape, okay? I mean, the Triforce comes out. You got your headpiece, and then the tail of it comes out in a Y. You guys know how it does. I guess I need to draw it, but anyway. No one seems doorways. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, when I stretched my hallway up there, all the way up there, okay? Now this is acting just as a Triforce. The feet of the Triforce, we're gonna say right here and right here, because it was tied off right there, okay? Every bit of this was tied off. There's no way it's gonna stretch in between right there enough to do anything back here, right? That's what people say. It's not going to stretch in between or beside the feet of the Triforce. That's what they say. Same with this. It only stretches from here to there. That is so not the case, okay? So we're going to say that that, and that is the feet of the Triforce, okay? When I stretched my hallway all the way up here, now mind you, it's pulled. Everything else is tied off and pulled back. 1.5 inches, 2 inches on that back wall. It pulled completely right in the center, straight up. It pulled all the way off the wall, flush. I just pushed it down. It went flush with the wall, and yet it was tied off there and there. So if that being the Triforce, just like the Triforce is set up, it's going to pull right directly between those legs of the Triforce, just like it pulled right between that set 27-inch doorway right there, plumb across the other room, and pulled it an inch and a half way back there, okay? So by all means, you can't tell me that the Triforce don't work, okay? I spent a lot of time talking about that just then. I hope that didn't bore you guys to death. But anyway, y'all will see that in this video I put out, because when I turned around after stretching this hallway here, and I turned around and looked at that, actually, it was whenever I got up there to finish stretching in my master bedroom. I was like, oh my goodness, it blowed my mind at how much it pulled, from having it tied off 9 feet away from where it pulled from, and yet it was pulling in between 27 inches, okay? That was pretty phenomenal. And it was not, watch this, there was no ridge right here, no ridge in the carpet right here or over here or anything like that, like you would think for it moving 1.5 inches up between that doorway. Again, it puckered up right there, and it puckered up right there, running crossways. And use the Triforce on all cement floor jobs. Love it. There you go. Right there's a believer right there. It works, y'all. When I seen this right here, I wasn't even trying. I wasn't intending on anything like that. But when I seen how much it pulled way back here, coming through that 27.5 inch doorway, when I was stretching way up there in the hallway, I was like, what the crap? Okay, so check this out. So I am stretching, my headpiece is way up there, okay? My headpiece is way up there. It's 18 feet all the way back here where it pulled from, okay? 18 feet, and it's tied off. It pulled that through 27.5 inches. Okay? So, what can I say? It works. That's all I can say. I've seen it too many times. So, it's kind of hard, I understand. I was a doubter and everything myself. When I seen the kneeless, I was like, man, I got to try that out. I was a doubter when I seen the Triforce. You just got to experience it. When you experience it and you use it long enough to figure it out and actually know how to use it, you'll see it works just like it's supposed to, okay? Both of these tools do. Anyway, I sure was rambling on there. But anyway, I wanted to get on here, show you guys the results of the finished product. Encourage you guys, take a little bit of time on your prep. It is definitely well worth it, okay? Look at there. Y'all don't forget to go right there. Get your tools. Get your tools. Tools of Flooring has got all your stuff. No, this is not a Tools of Flooring video. No, they're not paying me to say anything, but it's going to help you guys. That's why I always point stuff out like that, okay? Anything you want, they got it, and they got absolutely great prices and fast shipping, okay? Oh, and as a matter of fact, Stair Rods UK, I ordered me a mess of trim pieces from them the other day. And I ordered it from the UK to my doorstep in 10 days from the day I ordered it till I got all my stuff, okay? That is quite impressive, and the way it was packaged up. FedEx does their shipping, and I gotta give props to FedEx because the boxes barely even had a little dent in the boxes, okay? And the way the gentleman over there from the Stair Rods packages stuff up, nothing at all gets damaged, okay? That is Stair Rods UK, or you can go to stairrods.us if I ain't mistaken and get your order stuff there, okay? Here we go right here. So these are what I'm raving about going on the steps. Doing what shipping containers were this rod's in. I don't get great prep work. Thank you, Joe. What shipping containers were this rod's in? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, looky here. So this is what I installed the other day on a job, and that's when I was like, wow. They were kind of definitely a little bit more involved than I thought, but man, they sure turned out beautiful. Sure turned out beautiful. In the USA, there much demand for LVT stick. No, not a bunch of border work and stuff like that like you guys do. There ain't a whole lot of that at all, buddy. I want to. There's a gentleman over there. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing back down again. There's a gentleman over there. Come on now. In the UK that is supposed to be setting some classes up. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Supposed to be setting some classes up to teach all of that professional stuff. And I actually talked to the wife about it. I was like, hey, you want to go vacation to the UK sometime? Because I don't know anybody over here that teaches stuff like they do, like I see them do. I mean, they just do phenomenal, just beautiful work over there. And it's very, very, very impressive. And I would love to learn how to do all the borders, nice patterns, designs, and stuff like that. I would really love. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other people over here that would like that too. I don't know why here in the US we don't have anybody teaching that stuff. I tell you what, if I go over there and learn that stuff, I just might come back and teach it and do some classes myself. This is what I'm talking about right here. Let me show you all this, okay? This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Let me turn this around. I want to show y'all some border work. So this is on a brochure from the UK right here, okay? Look at this. You can visit the trim and tuck guys. Yep, that's exactly right. Look at the border right there on that. See how this is? Like that. And then check this out over here on the other side of this. Look at this stuff. See that? That stuff is super, super nice. And you just don't see stuff like that here in the States. Not at all. Look at here. You see some stuff like that sometimes. You see some herringbone and stuff, yeah. But at the details that they do over there, look at these trim pieces right here. They blend right dead in with the pattern on the floor, okay? Nobody does that kind of stuff here. Billy Graham gets the closest to this stuff that I see anybody do. He's like the stair rods king. He does super great. He's pretty much the one that's got those things going here in the States. So huge shout out to Billy Graham for getting all these things going here in the States, okay? Looky here, stair rods. Let's see if I can get there. Right there. See that? I want you guys to see that so y'all can see. Stair Rods US, www.stairrods.us, okay? And orders over $400. Thank you, Carpet Cleaning Vermont. Orders over $400 will get you free shipping, and there's all kinds of codes that you can put in to get discounts and stuff like that. So it's super nice, okay? It's definitely well worth it to they're nice, okay? You can be the only one in your area that does work like that, because there's only a handful of guys that use them. Even though it's here in the States now, there's still only a handful of guys that use these on the regular, okay? Billy Graham's one of them. He uses them on all of his jobs. He's actually the only one that I do know that uses them on every single vinyl plank job that he does. I use them occasionally whenever I can, whenever I have the options to. Like I said, they've been out, I don't know how long they've been floating around here in the States, but the other day was just the first time that I've done a set of steps with them. So now I use the flat pieces and reducers. Actually, I have never used a reducer yet. I use the alley in profiles and the flat transition pieces to do the stuff. That's mostly what I use, and I mostly use antique and black. But man, steps are beautiful, just beautiful when you can get that stuff in there like you wanted it. They're absolutely beautiful. I love them. Anyway, I pretty much done everything I wanted to do here. I showed y'all how the prep work pays off and stuff like that. Looky there. Everything just turned out wonderful. Again, y'all don't take that the wrong way. I just really want y'all to start. I couldn't believe how many people said that that was a waste of time and stuff like that. It absolutely pays off, okay? Plus, whenever you're doing it, you just feel good about it, okay? Because you know that you're doing a good job and you just feel really good about it, okay? So it's worth it. It's definitely going to take you longer. I am the slowest person in the store down there, okay? Everybody knows that I am the slowest person there. Am I the slowest moving person? Absolutely not. But I do so much more on each job than everybody else does, okay? I don't move slow. I actually work at a decent pace. I just do a whole lot more. So therefore, it takes me a lot longer to do a job than it would take the next guy. But I do stuff like this. This stuff ain't just videos, okay? I actually work like this, and it feels good, okay? I take a huge pay cut. Like I said, I could get these jobs done a lot faster if I didn't go to my next job and get on and make more money. I would rather have the satisfaction of knowing I am doing a very good job, doing the best I can, and take a pay cut than to fly in and fly out with my money. Quality over quantity every day. How often? Every day of the week. That's a little saying that I used to, when my nephew first started working for me, that was a saying that I drilled into his head until he understood it and believed it. He worked with me long enough to believe it. Quality over quantity. And I would say, how often? Every day of the week. That's where that come from right there. Quality over, or precision over quantity. Precision over speed. Excuse me, I got it all messed up. Precision over speed. How often? Every day of the week. That's exactly right, buddy. Have pride. You got to, man. If you, I mean, what kind of a life does a person live? How do they feel good about their work if they're going in, slopping some stuff down, and getting out of there for a paycheck? I'm telling you what, man. You feel really good. Okay, you feel so much better. Even before I started doing my best, I never was one to go slop in. I've never ever kicked in a room in my entire career. Almost this fall is going to be 30 years that I've been doing this, and I've never in my life kicked in a room of carpet. You gotta have some kind of standards. You gotta have some kind of morals. Okay, it don't matter what you're doing. I was on dope. I was drinking all the time. I would get up at work. I would get up 3 o'clock in the morning, drive to Nashville, an hour away, uh, do a house of carpet, be at the store at 8 o'clock, pick up the carpet for my next job, which is new construction, take it to the job, drop everything off, and I'll be home at 10 o'clock, getting drunk again. Okay, get up at 3 o'clock and do the very next thing. But even then, okay, even living a life like that, you still gotta hold standards. Okay, you have to. Okay, I'm gonna quit preaching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. I just want you guys to do your best. You doing your best is going to bring you joy. It's going to bring your family joy. It's going to bring your whole household joy, okay? Let alone it's going to fatten your pocket up, okay? Yeah, I just said that you take a pay cut and stuff like that. But when you do that good work, when you do quality work long enough, the guy that's running the store, the people that you're working for is going to see that. And when you want to go say, hey, I need more money, they're not going to fuss about it. They're going to give you more money, okay? So, again, you might have to do that for a while, a year, maybe 2 years of awesome work, but it's going to pay off because you can then say, hey, you see the work I've been doing? I need to get more money for what I'm doing. These other guys are slamming stuff out. I'm not, because I'm taking my time and I'm doing some awesome work. I need some extra money to compensate for that, okay? They're not going to have a problem with it, okay? I don't, every carpet store owners are awesome people, okay? Most of them are. Most of them want you to do good work. Yes, they all have set rates, but if they see an individual doing like that, and I'm speaking from experience, okay? And you want to go have a conversation with that guy about making more money per job, they're going to pay you more than they're paying the other guys, because they know, hey, he's going out on a job. I ain't going to have to worry about nothing. The job is going to be done like it's supposed to. It's going to be beautiful. Not going to have any issues out of that job. It's worth it for me. Throw that guy another $1 a yard, another $1.50 a yard, okay? I promise you guys, speaking from experience, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out. Bauer Carpet. Appreciate it, buddy. I just seen that as I was fixing to click out of here. Really, really appreciate that. Okay. Thank you so much. FBSB's out.